Hello everyone, welcome to ITLS Academy. Our lecture is on electroelution of DNA fragments from agarose. What is the electroelution? Electroelution is a method used to extract a nucleic acid or a protein sample from an electrophoresis gel. For the elution of nucleic acid, a negative current is applied in the plane of the smallest dimension of the gel. By this current, macromolecules drawn to the surface for extraction and subsequent analysis. Electrophoresis is routinely used as an analytical tool for the examination of DNA, RNA, and protein. However, an equally important use is in the separation and purification of the respective molecule. Several methods exist for the purification of DNA and RNA and protein from agarose gel. Still, the choice of this technique is a matter of preference and cost, but a highly versatile technique is electroelution that is compatible with DNA and RNA elution. Electroelution of DNA or RNA from agarose or proteins from polyacrylamide uses a current to migrate the molecules out of the gel matrix. Electroelution is routinely used to elute RNA or DNA from agarose gel and protein from the polyacrylamide gel. Purpose: the process of electroelution allows one to purify very clean DNA to be used in a large number of applications like sequencing, radiolabeling, enzymatic restriction, enzymatic modification, cloning, etc. This is the method used to extract DNA by electrophoresis, causing DNA to migrate and purified. To retrieve and purify any specific DNA fragment from an agarose gel slice, the expected yield is from 50 to 75% of the amount in the gel slice. This technique separates DNA fragments by agarose gel electrophoresis. Purify a gene of interest from the agarose gel. This is the purpose of the technique we are going to use. Let's discuss equipments used in this procedure. The time required. Time required for the each process is given here. You can see that the time required for restriction digest will be minimum of 2 hours, and for the electrophoresis is approximately 4 hours. The time for elution of DNA is 2 to 5 hours depending on fragment size, and the time for DNA purification is 2 hours. Other instruments also given here, that is spectra or POR, dialysis tubing and clips. The materials required for the process will be 20 microliter DNA ladder, 1 vial running buffer, 2 centrifuge tube that is of 2 ml, and 2 gene capsule electroelution device. Each includes gene capsule, 1 pin, 1 plunger, and 1 pipette tip. Here comes the restriction digestion. Restriction digestion is the process of cutting DNA molecules into smaller pieces. Restriction enzyme digestion prepare DNA for analysis or other processing. Sometimes it is also termed as DNA fragmentation, ensuring that all DNA fragments that contain a particular sequence at a particular location have same size. The components of a typical restriction digestion includes the DNA template, the restriction enzyme of choice, a buffer, and sometimes BSA protein. The reaction is incubated at a specific temperature required for optimal activity of the restriction enzyme and terminated by the heat. Here the procedure begins. We will see the procedure, how the process of electroillusion completes. At first, load 20 microliter DNA ladder onto a 1% agarose gel. Load DNA as instructed by your guide. Apply a current and migrate at 12 to 15 volt per centimeter for an 8 centimeter long gel run at 96 to 120 volts. Once the DNA has migrated one-fourth of the length of the gel, turn off power and transfer gel to staining tray. Add sufficient diluted DNA stain to cover the gels and place on a slow, that is less than 60 rpm shaker for 1 to 4 hours at room temperature or overnight at 4 degrees centigrade. To help visualize bend, place gel on a sheet of white paper. Excise a bend from DNA ladder. Using the cutting edge of the gel pick, push into the agarose gel until it hits the gel tray. Insert the gel pick cutting edge first into the gene trap. Remove it by tiling and pulling up. Ensure that there are no air bubbles in the gene trap. Remove any air bubble by pipetting buffer into gene capsule. Slowly push the gel piece close to the membrane so that the gel piece is uniformly in contact with the membrane. Fill the gel pick with running buffer. Submerge the assembled gene capsule in the running buffer on top of the gel bead on the electrophoresis box such that the gene trap is facing the plus terminal, that is the red color terminal, and buffer into the gel electrophoresis box just high enough to cover the gel peak. Remove some buffer if gene capsule floats. If there is floating, then remove some of the buffer. Turn on the power supply and run the power at 215 volts for 1 minute. Following the 1 minute electroillusion, reduce the power to 120 volts and immediately turn off the power. Reverse the polarity of the current by placing the red power lead into the black terminal and the black lead into the red terminal of the power pack. Turn on the power for 15 to 20 seconds to loosen the DNA from the membrane and again turn off the power. Place the gene capsule on a dry surface and puncture a small hole in the membrane at the DNA collection port. Insert the provided capillary pipette tip through the hole in the membrane and gently push the tip downward. Pipette out the DNA collected near the membrane with the capillary pipette tip and transfer to a clean tube. Add 10 microliter DNA loading to the buffer and load 20 to 30 microliter of the eluted DNA onto a 1% agarose gel. Migrate and stain the agarose gel. Here the results are results and analysis. A single band should be visualized on the agarose gel and we will get our results. Follow ITLS Academy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp and on LinkedIn. You can also subscribe ITLS Academy on YouTube and get it on Google Play Store. Thank you very much guys for watching this video.